What's going on YouTube? This is Chaos-Reighn here. Today I am here to go over a bit of a update in as far as my progress in League and what I am looking forward to towards the end of this league and what I'm going to be doing. So for the most part I've been playing in Standard, but I do have some progress reports to make in League, and as such I will be going over them. I do have a couple of things that are just kind of I just haven't gotten to that point of I'm done with League yet, but it's getting there. I am about done buying out logbooks and beasts and everything I need to do to basically, finish my League. And then just move on to Standard and show you guys, just a little bit of what's going on with all my stuff in Standard. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and let's see, we're just going to go ahead and cancel all these real quick. Alright, so this is what we have going on. Our most recent upgrade was actually this armor. This armor is a pretty decent. It actually had extra curse on it, and then I exalt slammed the physical damage taken as chaos damage. And then I was like, you know what, I'm going to Maven Orbit, so suffixes can't be changed to Maven. Then I exalt slammed the T6 life, which is whatever. I got to craft on the 8%, so that's all that matters. However, we are officially Chaos Res capped, 94 res over Chaos Res, and all res capped as well. We have 2900 health. Chance to evade is very low. Our dodge is relatively low. We don't have a lot of defenses overall, but we do have mitigation in the form of our armor and Chaos Res, and now Caustic Ground and Poison basically do absolutely nothing to us. So in this video I'm going to basically be going over how profitable logbooks are and why you should be doing and or splitting them if you have the currency to do so, and depending on what your playstyle in this league is. If you really are going to play to the end of the league, I do plan to play to the end of the league. I'm just not going to go super religious, but if you are planning to play to the end of the league, you'll have something like this as far as your high stuff goes, not high stuff, your expedition stuff, and you just have an insane amount of stuff. So the reason why I have all of these separated is because these ones I am splitting. Now, I am splitting them for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, this one says area contains Medved Pillar of Foes. This means when I split it, I will have two logbooks that have Medved, which is guaranteed boss, which is guaranteed a lot of loot. This one are just Sun. All the Sun ones I split because the Sun gives you basically all the other reroll currency, and whenever you reroll, you have a chance to getting in a logbook. So out of my personal experience, splitting the Sun ones has been very, very profitable. I have usually would spend, like, I'll say 5 split beasts for a total of 10 logbooks, and in all the reroll currency and all the currency I get, I will have well more than enough rerolls from the other things and get about 5 logbooks back, so it's about a 50% payout out of what you spend. So considering that you get 5 logbooks back for free basically, on top of all of the value you actually get in the maps and everything like that, it all pays for itself. Now, split beasts this league are relatively cheap. They're clocking in at about 40C each. I don't know how many there are online. Let's go ahead and check. So 50, 60, 65, see if I can find any more. Looks like there was a person, I guess, who was single-handedly farming a ton of them. I think they're either offline or they sold out. But they're roughly 50C, it looks like. I've been buying them for 35 and 40. There's one for 40. Excuse me. And basically that's what you can be looking to pay for these. Now, if you don't like the logbooks, then you don't have to worry about it. I personally love them, so I've been running as many as I can. All of these are already rolled, and I had them rolled and everything just within mind. Just keep it in mind that, I'm going to be making a video today, and I wanted to show you guys exactly what's going on. So, let's go ahead and give you kind of the rundown. So first, let's just go ahead and get some Blessed Orbs out, just in case I need them. I think they're all Blessed Orb, but let's go ahead and hit L3. So, if you see here, there is Val Temple, Sarn Slums. The Sarn Slums looks like it's the one I think I've already blessed these, but I might not have. No, I don't think I have. So, we'll start with Val Temple. We have up to 50% chance increased explosive placement range. up to 40% more remnants, and up to 16% additional chest markers. Sorry, 16 additional chest markers, not 16%. So this is a key word. Additional chest is really good, but just a flat 16 doesn't necessarily guarantee you a lot because they can be very, very spread out on these maps. So if we go down to the second one, Sarn's Thumbs, it says 43 up to 50% for explosive placement range. The additional chests, and instead of the number of remnants, we have excavated chests have a 20% chance to contain twice as many items. Because it also has additional chests, it's really good, and the explosive placement range means that we can kind of extend our reach and place the explosives very, very, very close to each other. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Bless Orb this, and we're going to try and hit anything that is 15% or higher for the twice as many, and if we can help it, at least the same amount, like 12 or higher for this. So let's see. We hit 12 and 16. That's perfect roll. That's slow roll though. So let's see. 5. We have 18, 12, 20. This ain't bad. But I really want that third number to be higher. So we're going to go ahead and just use some Blessed Orbs. 17%, 14%, 27, 36, 19%, 13. Okay, so as you see here, it's not that above 40, but it's fine. 36% placement range is really good. 13 additional chests and 19% chance that excavated chests contain twice as many items. This is really good, especially for currency. Then you just see big like rows of currency drop out. So just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to sit here and Bless Orb all of my logbooks because that will take all day. We're going to just show you a quick crash course on the logbooks and how you can be running them. I would like to say that my preference for running logbooks shouldn't be considered the preference.
Tough on this one.
Let's see.
The Expeditions remembrance.
So just kind of keep that in mind whenever you're running your own logbooks. Always kind of think about what you want to do, how your build performs, and how exactly you can go about doing everything you need to do. So as you see, we have a headhunter, and we also have the 2 inspired learnings. So usually with this build, I'm able to pretty easily clear these logbooks after I get 1 or 2 buffs. And it doesn't matter how many more enemies spawn, so on and so forth. I'm just able to start deleting them. So alright, what do we have going on? So we have 20 bombs. So 20 bombs means literally exactly as it sounds. You have 20 chances to place your bombs and place them as in an ideal of a form as possible. We're going to start with this because this is a map chest, and just the option of having a map chest double is really good. Let's see, placement range makes it so we can do stuff like this, go all the way up and down and whatnot. But I think I want to try and wrap it around. So we're going to go ahead and hit this Delirium. Legion Splinters is good, but hits can't be evaded on a dodge build is pretty bad. Deals increased damage and increased artifacts. We'll take that. And of course we have the currency chest here and the fragment chest here. So it looks like we can't take that. So let's see if we can push this a little bit further. And then, yes, we can take this chest now, so it's not a dead drop. Go up the stairs. Can't exactly take it, but that's fine. I would actually prefer to take the catalysts over the other one. Now the reason we're pathing this way is because we want to hit this chest here. This chest is going to allow, or this underground area is going to have chests in it as well, which also can be doubled. So it's very valuable. Now we have a choice. We can either get, I believe this is shards or Legion. I'm going to choose Legion because incubators and splinters are very, very good for us right now. Let's see, maximum life grant experience. That's not really a problem, but I don't really think I care too much about that. And I can take this, but can I pass and get other stuff too? Doesn't look like it. So Well, that's another thing you can look out for. See how this has a little area here, right here. So instead of placing my bomb like they did before, I can see if I can kind of wedge it in between the two areas. So it looks like it can be wedged, just like that. So now this is highlighted, this is highlighted. That should break that open, which will make it so we can get even more chests. So I guess we are just going to take the double chest here, and then we're going to go up here. We still have 11 bombs left, so let's see. We're going to go here. Excavated chests, yeah. So we're going to take all three of these. The war doesn't matter, the rarity of items doesn't matter, but we're just going to take all three of these because that's just a 3 for 1. Now everything in the next 9 is going to be buffed. We have another underground area here. Yeah, so this is... I'm sorry if this is a little bit boring. Unfortunately, that's just the way this league is. I really enjoy it. This is really cool for me. But I know a lot of people, in fact, my own guild lead and a couple other people have already dropped the league altogether because they just lost interest. I don't blame them, but it is what it is, yo, you know? If that's just not what you want to deal with, then I get it, dude. Considering we go from being powerhouses last league as well to having basically all of our power and everything stripped from us just for GGG to say you got to deal with it, you know. I can kind of see where they're coming from on why they didn't want to continue league, but I'm a trooper. I usually play through the league. I'll go in standard and have fun. You know, if I don't enjoy the league thoroughly enough, but I will play the league through and through usually. What does that give? I didn't even read it. Runic monsters drop currency, they overwhelm. Okay. This is petrification, quantity of artifacts dropped by monsters. This is okay because it's at the end. And then runic monsters drop enchanted item, they apply a random hex. So the big remnants apply to everything. The small remnants apply to anything that you click on and then after, like in that exact bomb and then afterwards. So we're just going to go ahead and take these. So now we have basically as many chests as possible, and taking is... I'm not even going to say it's an efficient route. I just decided to take this route because I wanted to. If you see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 currency chests we could have taken, but because they're well out of the way, we have decided to path the way we path. So let's go ahead and see if we can't kill these. Now, I will warn you that this content is relatively tough. You will be face down with really annoying enemies, and as you buff them up throughout the thing, they get more and more strong and end up being able to just basically delete you in one shot without you even seeing them. So if you're going to be doing this, just have a character that can either delete them before they delete you, such as this one, or have a build that can tank their damage, which I'm not too sure how many builds can, because they have nerfed a lot of the defensive layers on a lot of builds. Oh, that was close. So it looks like there's enemies down there. Alright. Oh, I forgot a rare. Okay. He's down. I'm waiting to loot till after I kill everything, and there's a couple reasons. The biggest reason here is that if I wait to loot, I can just kind of show you guys exactly what you're going to look at as far as everything goes. Yeah, I gotta be careful because these ones can petrify me. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the looting. So our first chest, we already got a fragment of the Minotaur, got a couple catalysts, and a 84 moonstone. I'll take that. Couple chaos. Shaper 84. Nah. Ooh. Ooh. That's cool. Alright, we like that. What tier is that? 12? I'm gonna keep it anyway. Let's see, enchanted armaments with 8 div rooms. What? See, this is why I do this, because like normally you're gonna run a whole bunch of maps and maybe see a blueprint. But if you run these, you're gonna see a lot of blueprints. Ooh, Astramintis, yay! So on console, Astramintis is actually like about an Exile. So anyone wondering why I'm excited about it, it's like depending on the roll, of course. If it's a low roll, it's like 20C, but it can be up to an Exile if it's like near perfect. Let's go ahead and ID it. It is garbage, so it's probably like 30C. And we have a second blueprint, unusual gems. This one doesn't have a lot of good rooms, but it's a 4-wing, and it has 2 delirium. Alright, as I said, for the sake of this video, I'm only going to be running one of my logbooks, and the reason is because, you know, this is a lot of it's just me looting. But I will say that if you're going to be doing these logbooks, just kind of keep in mind the modifiers you have on your logbook itself, along with the modifiers that you add on. I've had a couple of times where I had to call in help from a guildmate just because I was, excuse me, too quick with it, and decided to put immunity to cold. And as a cold build, that really felt bad. 2T16 maps, that's insane. Alright. So before I would be taking a lot of damage in these areas, but because I have beyond Chaos Res Cap, all these little popping things, they literally do no damage to me. So all I have to do is walk through them and nothing happens. I can actually walk in here without worrying about dying before I even hit the enemies, which is nice. Being a positive Chaos Res is really good. I'm more than cap, obviously. And if you pop these things, you can find anything in them, so you can just kind of look and look and look. Alright. So we have one more underground area, and that is it for this map, or this logbook. I hate those guys. Guys with the shields. See, we have enemies dropping caustic ground, and it's literally doing nothing to us, so feels good whenever you're able to, you know, just kind of enjoy the content without worrying about dying sporadically by a random caustic round being dropped. Oh, annulment shards and chaos shards I kind of need. Let's see. I'm not using these right now, so let's just drop those. Cool. And that is the logbook. Now, if you guys have any questions on, you know, what would be the best way to, or what would be the best, you know, ones to split, I'll just put it this way. If it has a boss on it or if it has sun, go for it. Obviously, if you're on PC, your priorities are a little bit different, and you know, you might want to see what PC is doing on their splitting. But for me, that's basically what it is. Our community is so, you know, just kind of dead that there's no one on to, you know, use all these split beasts, so I've been using them to split my logbooks. You can also split your blueprints, like the one I found today I'm probably going to split. It's very strong and very good blueprint to be using, so we will definitely be taking care of that as soon as we can. Well, without further ado, I do appreciate you guys joining me here today. If you guys have any questions or want to see any kind of specific content, you are more than welcome to request it and kind of just give me a hey, I would like to see this kind of thing, and I'm more than happy to share with you exactly what you need to know. Without further ado, this has been Chaos-Reighn, and as always, everybody, take it easy and click that like button and hit the bell so you can get notified for my new videos.